Alright, y'all. Welcome back. So, today, day number 43, 44? Don't know. I'm so terrible at remembering what day I'm on. Like, when I go to post the videos, I have to look to see what video number I posted the day before so I know what the right title is. But, it is what it is, right? So, I think it's 44, 102 days left. Now, tell you what, kind of happy. We had that sushi last night for our meal instead of our 733 calories that we do for our tacos. It's 1,300, so you know that's 550, 570 more calories. Basically, for the most part, kind of split evenly half and half between carbs and fats and some extra protein. Because instead of my 63 grams of protein, it's 109. So, also just weight denser meal, right? So, we'll take it. Figured I'd be up like a pound today over yesterday. So, 209.6 is what we were yesterday. I woke up this morning, 210.1. Take it, 0.5 pounds. So, tomorrow we should be at least 209.6. If not, even a little further ahead and before the sushi meal. So, energy today in the gym was like kind of off the wall actually. Pump, great. So, felt pretty good about that. We ramped it up a little heavy on the low row machine today. I tried to shoot for 4 plates there. As you see, it went okay. Then we backed down on that last set for 3 plates. So we hit a solid 3 plates on that lat pull down machine. Now, the part where I was actually real strong at today was those behind the head lat pull downs. We were able to get down to that 3rd big plate on that stack there, how it has like the small plates and then like the bigger plates below it. So normally we're at like the 1st plate or all of the smalls. Today, solid. Then we did do our cable pullovers a little different today with the lat pull down bar. That little shorter easy curl bar that I normally do those with that you see. Somebody else was using that, so kind of is what it is. And then after our single arm rows, went ahead and did the basing curl, which is just, you know, an incline cable curl that's standing on the cable machines. Normally don't really do curls like that, but I was talking to somebody who's got some really big arms, and they kind of recommended, you know, hit those cable curls in that style. Hit them today, and I tell you what, biceps are already a little sore from yesterday, but I could feel it a whole lot on the outside of the bicep where I really normally don't get, like, I don't know. It gets pumped up and I can feel it there, but today it just felt different. And that's where I actually lack a very large amount of my bicep development, is like the outer side of it when you're looking from the front. So the frontal width kind of sucks. So it's one of the things I do want to work on over the next few weeks. And hopefully those will help. So what I'm going to do is add those in on our back days. And I'm thinking, last few days it felt kind of short. Like I still have kind of kind of quite a bit of energy left in the tank. So I'm thinking it might be time to move up to 4 sets. 4 working sets of everything. So I don't necessarily think the weight needs to go up, because I'm still kind of hitting them to failure. Just overall energy levels still feel kind of high. So I feel like I'm leaving a little bit in the tank, but not on the strength side of things. Like, I could add more weight, but I wouldn't be able to do it like controllably. So I think it's time just to go to a 4 set, which kind of makes me happy. So now, not everything is probably going to get a 4 set, but definitely if I'm feeling the workout, I'm gonna, or that movement per se, and the pump is real good and I could get more out of it, we're going to do so. So am I going to do 4 sets on, say, the flat bench instead of 3? Probably not, because I'm already kind of hitting those to failure at the weight I'm doing at 235. So I don't really see a benefit there. But on, like, the machine press, could I do an extra set? Probably. Could I pull a little weight off of the machine press and do a set? Yep. So that might become a thing. Or maybe what we'll do is anything that's on cables will become drop sets on that 3rd set, because that's also pretty effective, and just add volume in that retrospect of not taking a rest period, but just reducing the weight and forcing it more towards failure, I guess, in a way. So I think that's going to be a big benefit here as we move forward. And then we kind of chilling. I do want to start waking up a little bit earlier, and maybe start adding in some tanning time. So I do want to get rid of this farmer stand that I built up over that first like 6 weeks of walking outside. Now that I do my cardio at the gym and here at home for these 2 sessions, it doesn't give me much sun exposure for a large period of time, other than the 2 times I go back and forth to the gym on my scooter. Which at the minimum we're looking at about 25 minutes. Long side we're looking at 40. Go back and forth 2 times. So, but each time, you know, that's between 6 and 10 minutes. So that's not really a long amount of time in the sun, and we have our shirt on, our tank on, so it's not helping with getting rid of the tan line. But we making some progress. So that again now makes 4 days in a row where we've kind of added some weight to a few movements and being able to just push a little harder. So now we go to do 4 sets. Body starts hurting too much, recovery kind of suffers, and we know we're not able to do that yet, or that's just too much volume for our training split, which is also possible, because, you know, it's like, oh, you know, I'm hitting at least 3 up to 5 movements per muscle group on a given day, So that means I'm adding, we'll just say 4 sets per day to average it out, which means add 1 set on each day to each movement. You know, we're getting 8 extra sets per week since I do back, chest, delts, and arms twice a week. The only one that wouldn't be getting kind of the doubled volume would be legs, which those kind of really don't need it. 3 sets right now on the way that's set up is, I'm dead. I'm beat at the end of that. So, but anyways, enough of that. So you just got to make sure, you know, you're able to reflect on how you're training. Things are getting a little too easy. You know, that progressive overload has to come from basically 3 ways: less rest time, heavier weights, or more reps. So now, could I get more reps in each set? If I was doing some assisted reps, like I had a workout partner to be a spotter, yes. Could I do it safely currently without possibly injuring myself? No. So the only way for me to add additional reps is either in drop sets or a total straight set. So that's the way I got to look at that. But we're going to get it done so that way we can, you know, make as much progress as we can for ourselves. But with that, guys, we'll go ahead and kind of end this one off here. So make sure you're out there working towards your goals, getting your stuff done. Most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.